Yo, what's up guys, this is HappyNo with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the Dragonhunter one more time. And on this video you see me playing Sword Shield with some minor trait line changes on the Dragonhunter trait lines. As you can see it here, I have a 25% faster movement speed with this build how I'm playing it right now. And you see here a 4-man push on far, and I catch this guy here with my spear, so he was not able to stealth away. I wait until he dodges, going with my deflecting shot, interrupting him, and the double revenants just to make quick work out of him. So we are getting far and are close. The enemy players are trying to catch our guy there, which seems to be the Holosmith, but he seemed to survive pretty nice there. I haven't even watched this video in total. Yeah, might have done pretty good work there surviving that. And yeah, some of the enemy players are also high tier, and you will see also one of my old favorites here which is a little thief player, and of course he has a God of PvP title. I don't know if he just deserves that, but yeah, you can see it here. Never mind, caught him a little bit here, a little bit playing here. I don't report people like this, don't worry about it. Just wanted to trigger him a little bit, but I said okay, let's do it a little bit later if we win this game. And so far we are doing pretty good here. I stay here on this point to see if the enemies are crossing us. Doing a little 1v1 here, dodging the stun of this warrior. He's now blocking, which means for me I either should have used deflecting shot or just speared him, interrupting his jump. And now just watching a little bit, I already knew that the thief might be there, turning around, don't letting him decap if my elementalist would have not been there. And now you can see it here a little bit, we are getting the enemy players pretty hard. Now I'm gonna be in a 1v2, just chilling out a little bit, staying near my trap, waiting a little bit for the enemy players to make some movements, blocking a little bit because I was a little bit afraid of this engineer. He's playing some core build with conditions, I guess, and this could be pretty strong to play. I got my longbow 5 attack done and interrupted the enemy engineer there, so that's why I got also stability. And here I just keep the distance a little bit, waiting for the right time to push, and my spear just fails because of the height distance for whatever reason. My interrupt was a little bit too early, blocking still his elite skill, so he will not cripple me or apply any torment or any kind of damage onto me. Laying down my trap there. If he gets out he will get crippled, so he has to either use some abilities to move a little bit faster around. And yeah, so far this game was pretty much done. It was pretty easy, but it gets a little bit more interesting in the middle of the game, because you can see it here. My Holosmith was alone here on a 1v2. I heal him up a little bit, and you can see this here. I interrupted with my shield 5 the enemy warrior from interrupting my holo, and I healed him up with my wings. And this is one of the main reasons what a lot of people don't even think of. Holosmith can do so much work. Dragonhunter can do so much work by helping his allies with healing, condition removal, applying stability, interrupting the enemy players with unblockable interrupts, and so on and so on. And here you can see it again, me in a 1v1 situation, and you can see also here why I always say that Mesmer is in favor of the Dragonhunter, because you can see there's tons of invulnerables, a lot of blocks. And yeah, if this guy would have known how to move around a little bit better, he would have done much more. But yeah, he seems to be a really slow Mesmer player here. Activating my shield, trying to spear him. My spear gets blocked because of, again, an invulnerable attack. And I here just somehow miss my port, or better said, fail it so hard. But the game gets a little bit more interesting after a while. So they got the first kill on one of our revenants. And my goal is here now to just pull this guy, trying to kick him out, but he immediately goes with his elixir, which is pretty nice. He somehow also evades my, what's the name of it, deflecting shot, which was really nice. And from here on the enemy team starts a little bit to get something going on, but also not so much. The mesmer should have kept a little bit moving. I used immediately my block here because the thief would have done a little bit of damage onto me. And here a spear, and now he should be done. He can't block my spear, so I have an easy kill here onto this guy. Blocking the thief, this is really interesting, which you have to know. He dodges, and I already knew, because he had his steal up for a while now, that he might steal onto me, and I immediately go with my block, interrupt his steal, and he has therefore also no abilities to get recharged because he missed his steal. That's just pure timing. And here, just a little bit to make him a little bit mad. Oh my goodness. I mean, those pro players, man, I don't understand why they get mad. If I would get mad after every game to lose against someone, I would not even play this game anytime. Yeah. So I heard again from you guys that another pro gamer, also a thief player, I guess, yes. No, I guess not. I know that he's a thief player, was also trash talking about me, but it's okay. I mean, if those people feel better if they can trash talk me, it's okay. And now you see here a really cool 1v2 situation. And as I said, the mesmer is again a little bit in the favor. I just use my block now. Go for a knockback. And you can see it here. This is when you kill a god of PvP in a 1v2 situation. And here the mesmer does quite a little bit of work with the revive. I was not able to interrupt this, but still, I guess this should count as a 1v2 kill. But I mean, I would have even been able to stomp if I would have laid down first some damage. I wanted to ride him just to make him mad, but he already had me on his block list for whatever reason, I guess. So I lost the 1v2. I admit it. It was a really nice 1v2. What I should have done here is laying down my longbow 4, or swap away, or wait a little bit until the mesmer goes in for some damaging. But what the mesmer should have done is interrupting me, because I had nothing up there. So he could have easily interrupted me, and I wanted to play it like a little bit secure, safer. And so that was like the only chance that they really had. I have 1v2 and they got a kill onto me. My port here really annoyingly bugging. And what I do here is always wait a little bit for the enemy player, what he's about to do. I wanted to spear, and you can see it here. This works also pretty nice. Just ringing him and dealing heavy damage, and the game is already done. Yeah, this is how you can just play a high rated game. This video is just basically to showcase one thing. And hello, the video is not stopping. Now it is. Yeah, the enemy thief player, which is a god of PvP, should have got at least top stat kills or offense, something like that. That's what a thief should be. And yeah, this is just to make him mad. I know. Even this mesmer was his ally, yeah? What does the mesmer got here? Defense, revives, and healing. Yeah. Seems good. And this core engineer, by the way, because a lot of you will say, oh, they had a core engineer. He has top stat kills and damage, which you should really recognize. Oh my goodness, a core engineer gets those top stats. This is just pure love. I had also, those two revenants should be also high rated players, so they did also quite great work. But the really MVP will be here, this Holosmith on our team, because he survived pretty nice and he got a lot going on. So Rune of the Strength and the Sigils and Amulet is basically the same. Sigil of Agility with Sigil of Battle here, because I was playing a core build on this. Normally I recommend Sigil of Agility, not Sigil of Agility, but Sigil of Renewment with Intelligence. But I was also trying to test out this a little bit. If you can do a lot of work, a lot of damage with those 4 stacks of might, with a deflecting shot and true shot combo, and the damage output is quite higher with this, but you have to keep in mind that you might fail your crits. Then I use here Sigil of Renewment with Sigil of Energy, because on the sword I can port onto the enemy, blind him, and remove 2 boons. therefore allowing me to deal a little bit of damage. Valor, Virtues, and Dragonhunter with lesser smite condition. When you use your healing skill, you get yourself additional 2k healing, remove up to 2 conditions, deal damage to enemy players, and apply fury to you and nearby allies. Pretty strong skill. In combination with the healing skill, you will have 3 seconds of block, or was it 2? I don't really know right now. You will have block, 6k healing, double condition cleanse, damage output, and what else? Damage, fury for you and nearby allies. Stalwart Defender, increasing your gain reduced recharge on your shield skills and increasing your toughness. That's right. Monk's Focus, meditation skills heal you, grant fury to nearby allies and to yourself as well, and gain reduced recharge. We are using 2 meditation skills and a third one with the elite, and the fourth is when you use your healing skill. Indomitable Courage for the stability on shield 3, absolute resolution, additional healing recovery every 3 seconds, and you will also remove additional 3 conditions for you and nearby allies. In total, you will remove 5 conditions from yourself and 3 to your allies. If you combine this with the Sword 2 symbol or Longbow 4 symbol, you will have an additional light aura which decreases the enemy condition duration by 10%. Then on the elite skill, on Scattered Contender, because it can allow you to deal 20% more damage when you have Aegis from the distance with a true shot, hitting 6 to 8k damage, which is pretty nice for a distance attack. Then I use here on the Dragonhunter Soaring Devastation. Wings of Resolve deliver an attack upon landing. Movement speed is increased when Wings of Resolve is not on cooldown, which means when they are active. And now they will deal damage to the area where you land, and they will also remove Immobilize additionally, which means in total 6 condition removals if you get Condi bumped with Immobilize, which is pretty strong. And then the next thing is, which gives you a 10% damage bonus. And by the way, you can also go with Piercing Light if you want to have your trap more frequent, and if you want to go with the passive trap. But like this, you should play it here how I'm doing it. Zealot's Aggression, deal increased damage to crippled foes. Justice passives effect cripples enemies, which means when you spear someone, he will have additional cripple each second, and you have a 10% damage bonus to crippled enemies, which means even if your allies cripple them, you will have this 10% damage bonus. In combination with Unscattered Contender and 4 might stacks, when you swap it, you will have decent damage output there. The next one, Heavy Light, the main trait line here. Deflecting Shot or your Interrupts, which means shield 5. Deflecting Shot, Spear Pull. When you ring someone with your Longbow 5, all of them will have, if you keep those 10 seconds cooldown, will give you 6 seconds of stability, which is pretty nice and can help you out in many difficult situations, especially Deflecting Shot with the unblockable knockback, allowing you to have stability and so on and so on. I wanted to wave here, but the animation just bugged for whatever reason, but it was really funny. Yeah, I'm coming, yeah, ooh, ooh, yeah, ooh. No. I guess he was not waving at you because I got no top stat, but that's just because I suck. Oh my god, the smiley. Okay guys, that was the build, and if you have any questions about this Dragonhunter build, Guild Wars 2 PvP overall, feel free to ask me in game. And yeah, that was it. Now as always, 3 of my other videos which you can watch or not, and of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel also only if you like to. That was HappyNo, the Dragonhunter God, and I'll see you in my next videos. Have a good one guys. Bye bye to all of you.